so funny you guys are using fast food terms, because I do a lot of face-to-face. We do some over the phone, but we're a big face-to-face shop, right? And especially when you're talking T65, we go through the Medicare card, what all that means, and then we'll go through SUP versus Managed, just generically, and explain, managed care versus non-managed care, and all that. And then they're looking at you like you have free head still, right? So then I'm like, look, so the supplement is like going to the fancy steakhouse where everything is a la carte, and you get to have it just like you want. And then the Advantage plan is like going through the McDonald's and ordering it under $5. It has all the same components, but you get it their way, not your way.
That's a good one. That's a good one.
And then they're like, oh, I get it now. I mean, you just got to make it so simple for some of these people to understand, but make it in terms that they get, right? You went through everything, and they're still not totally putting together. So then you got to make it like a real life experience, and then it's like, oh, okay, I've got it.
And that comes from actually having a real conversation with people, not just giving a presentation. I mean,
Plus, there's commercials and advertisements for the Advantage plans. They think that's the only option. No one talks about supplements.
Well, and then you even got to have that conversation even with the commercials. Half the time they're showing a commercial that's not in your county, or it's for Medicaid and you make $100,000 a year, so you can't qualify for that. Or maybe you only make $20,000 a year, but you own 300 acres. This is Texas, and have 300 head of cattle and 4 trucks, and you got too many assets.
right.
You don't qualify for it. They're showing you something about 1% or 2% of the population in our county actually qualifies for.
Right. And then on top of that, they don't show you the pitfalls. There's only one doctor, and it's probably not the doctor you want to go to.
And it's 50 miles away.
Right. No, I mean, that's one of the things I used to love doing was when we were going through here, I would target personally like where I wanted to be appointed in rural states. Because in Idaho, there's one agent, he's 200 miles away. He's not going to their house, and they're already used to buying everything over the phone. They're already used to it, and they know they cannot be confined to a network. They know they can't. They've never been able to get a good network their entire life, so it was a very easy sell. They knew they wanted a supplement. They just didn't know what a supplement was. And it's the key is like what you're saying is you have to talk to people like they're people. It doesn't matter where the conversation starts or where it's going. It's eventually going to get to where I want it to be, so I don't have to push it. And they might not get it, but too many agents try to get frustrated, and they try to force the issue right then, and they don't take that extra step of going, look, what you're asking for is a Big Mac, but what you really want is that steak dinner.